Hi, I'm Bill Finkel, Grand Secretary. Happy New Year. What will 2022 bring? One would think that after the last 2 years, 2022 will be better. We need a break. But it is up to all of us to make that break. A new year is like a chapter in a book waiting to be written. What that chapter contains is up to us. The threat of COVID is still with us, with new strains popping up in various parts of the world. Michigan hospitals are at near capacity, and the large majority of new patients are unvaccinated. Once again, I encourage you to do what you think is right for yourself and for your family. It is going to take the efforts of every person to get this pandemic under control and eventually eliminated. Vince Lombardi said, "Individual committed to group effort, that is what makes a team work, a company work, a society work, a civilization work." From the Secretary Manual for January. Mail second dues notices if it is required by your lodge bylaws. The annual return report and IRS 990 report letters to the Secretary are mailed out along with the invoice for per capita and assessments for 2021. Instructions on how to review and print your annual return from Groupable are included. Any request that edits to your return need to be submitted to Karen Wolfgang at kwolfgang@grandlodgemi.org no later than January 7th. The 990 report is available in Groupable under My Lodge/Local. Remember that both this report and the per capita is due no later than March 20th. January 31st is the deadline for applications for the Lou B. Wins Award to be submitted to Grand Lodge. Also, January 31st is the deadline for applications for the Mason of the Year Award to be given to your BGP representative. There are a lot of lodges that have not yet submitted a certificate of election of officers. The Blue Book states in 4.16.7.1G, it is the duty of the Secretary to submit to the Grand Secretary within 3 days after each election in the lodge a certificate thereof in the manner and form prescribed by the Grand Lodge. This must be done even if the lodge maintains the same officers as the previous year. Your certificate needs to be submitted through Groupable under My Lodge/Local, then click Certificates of Election. Call Darren Thompson at 989-466-3087 if you have any questions. How are you doing with the collection of dues? This might sound like a strange question because it is only January. Well, according to Masonic law, any member that has not yet paid his dues is not in good standing. Do not wait until September to try and collect dues. Make the effort now. Report the status of collection at every regular communication. Get your whole lodge involved now in reminding brothers that in order to remain in good standing, dues should be paid no later than December 31st. If you need help finding anyone, give me a call. Doug Smith said, "Teams share the burden and divide the grief." Every year I must register for Medicare coverage, and I have been inundated with ads of all the different companies telling me that theirs is the best. I've watched old Joe Namath telling me to call the number on the screen and my problems would be over. What I did was call the people at Outreach and Member Care, and in 2 phone calls, I was signed up for next year. That is only one of the many benefits of membership that is provided by this department. If you now need help with anything, call them at 1-800-321-9357. George Washington said, "Observe good faith and justice to all people. Cultivate peace and harmony with all." Thank you for what you're doing for your lodge and for Michigan Masonry, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future in your lodge. Bill Finkel.